All right, people. After my fail last weekend, got my buddy Dave here to help me, who's a real man mechanic. I'm just a wannabe, so we have to take this brace off, but we're gonna do the JRZ install rather than paying someone to do it. So, we don't have any instructions. We're just gonna do it. So first thing I gotta do is take this off, and then this off, and then we can get this out of here, and then we can start doing our thing. That's my guess. So we'll probably end up taking off a lot more parts than we need to. So let's see, what size is that?
Are you using
10 mil?
these? Either a little screwdriver or a...
Well, we gotta get this thing off. He dialed them for KW V3s and then JRZ, not the sleeve kit.
Oh, for a full JW?
All right. Because you can look, the KW sleeve kit is a progressive spring versus a linear spring, so it's fatter and gets in the way of the wheel.
So you have dead coils on the sleeve kit you have now? Dead coils where the coils touch each other. So then so if you take the weight, you divide it over how many coils, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then as they compress, you divide it over the less coils. So that's how you have a rising rate spring. That's how the rate rises, by having the weight divided over less coils.
All right, there's that. Anyway, as I was saying about the whole, driven business thing, what I'm attempting to do or what I'm going to do, whether it works or not, is just be me and ask people if they want to be involved. So if you let them in, then they'll let people in and make requests of people. They'll show up. That's what's happened with this whole sharing experience is that, so instead of me faking it with people that I don't have anything in common with.
Why? Do you feel like you were faking it before?
Yeah, to a large extent. I'm just not faking it, but I'm not, I'm not working with people like me. There are very few people like me, but
yeah,
that I have a genuine interest in. For instance, the guy who was going to buy my GT3, he and I are like instant BFFs because we're the same. So, he's a guy I have a genuine interest in what he has to say.
They use these things pretty liberally.
Little rubber things. All right, so this should be ready to come off. Fancy. So there's the...
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's hard to believe this thing does anything.
The carbon bonded to aluminum ends, or metal ends.
Yep.
We're going to have to pull some of this stuff off to get this brace off.
This?
Yeah.
Or we might be able to just pull it right up.
Well, you might go that's not even, it's behind it.
Yeah, this is for the dining.
The rain tray up.
Yeah. We might be able to sneak it past there. Oh shoot, I hope I have that. It's like a T50.
Harder near Sears.
Problem is they don't have a lot of stuff at the little goofy Sears.
Or Harbor Freight. It's loose.
Shoot.
Wow, man, you're strong.
Just pop right loose, shoot.
That's that rattle you've been getting.
I don't know why this would have been out. I've never taken this out. Let's check this one. Yeah, this one's loose too.
Huh, that's odd.
Maybe I don't think they would have, oh, you know what, they probably took, I doubt it. I think they would have taken it out to put the dining piggyback in? I doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
Too many,
there's no way.
too much work to, yeah.
It's not like it's that big of a unit, they'll slide in there.
Right.
see if it'll move. We need a Phillips. Like a number 2 or number 3, even like a big Phillips. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made this.
You made what? This piece?
Yeah.
Out of what?
Not the piece, but the connection. Because I think I broke, or it wasn't long enough, the factory piece, so I jammed that.
Oh.
I mean, when do you ever see a Phillips on a German car?
You should at least get a button head Allen key or something. Alright, we're still attached in the middle. I'm free on this side.
I'll probably attach to this.
This slides forward, I think. Yeah, you got, well,
Yep. Bolts up here. We gotta take this off.
you gotta take the windshield wipers
There's
out.
two bolts. You think?
Might be
Actually-
able to take this off and twist it, turn it sideways to not have to take this off, but you're not gonna get.
Sure, I can't just. Oh wait, these covers.
Are they covers?
I think so.
You pop them up from underneath. Yeah. Yeah. Take a picture of that.
Smart. Save us a lot of frickin' time.
Yeah. What size are those? Those are
Same
giant,
thing.
right?
Same.
No, those
Oh.
are big. See, this is where the 12 points you work on those if you don't have the.
There. Right here.
No, I don't. You might need the.
Yep. I don't think I have any. Let's check the biggies.
You seen those new series ones that are rounded on the inside? It looks like the inside of a. I don't know how you describe it. I could probably get it with this, man.
You think? I have another.
This fits on it pretty. This 12 point fits on there pretty snug.
Good.
We could try, nah, it's not. Have you seen the ones that it's like, instead of being points, it's little half moons? So so it hits the bolt in the middles.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of the points, that would work for this. But, let's see what we got. Actually, are your decoils 12 point?
No.
The other thing, they make a 1-inch extension.
Oh yeah, that's probably super handy.
It's super handy.
You don't want this.
Yeah, that'll work.
Give it 2-inch. Those things are freaking holding the car together.
I didn't want to go hard on it because
Yeah.
I'm using that to go to the. You looked at a carbon fiber hood or anything?
No, I mean it's aluminum.
Yeah, it's hard.
Car has so much torque and horsepower, and weight doesn't really matter in this thing. Let's push that out of the way. There you go.
Well, you're through here.
Yeah.
You gotta go down.
Got it.
All right. Making moves.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
So this is the mount for the top. So let's loosen these before we touch the bottom.
Yeah.
Because once you don't want to have it flopping down there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Breaker bar. You have a 13.5 inch.
Yep. Or you mean you could probably use this. So I can't wait to have air tools. You know, have a.
Another thing too, the more torque you have, the closer you want your.
Yep.
Yeah, air tools should be quick work. Rack.
I guess that's going down to the top hat. Where's it?
Yeah, the hat's probably got a location pin. Yeah, the location pin's back here, right next to the bolt you're doing now.
Oh yeah.
So it's got a location pin, and then this is just into aluminum, I think. So just loosen them. Don't pull them out though, because that's gonna hold. That's gonna let us work on the bottom.
See, this is why I brought you. So.
I've done a few suspension.
I have too, but not enough to. We need some light down here, maybe.
Yeah, that helps. Do you have any jack stands before we get underneath it?
Yeah.
Not that I don't trust your Harbor Freight jacks, but I don't trust your Harbor Freight jacks.
Everybody's yelling at me for
Being under the car, no.
the other day because I have my legs under there.
It's not worth it, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to amputate yourself because you're trying to do what you love to do.
I agree, yeah. I'm just lazy. And I'm not putting my $10,000 wheels under the car like normal people would do.
I almost always do that. Like, I figured.
Well, shoot, why don't we just do this?
But yeah, it's better than nothing. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I got jack stands, but I got jack stands. They're in the attic. But the jack stands are going to go up through the car because it's not falling on us now.
You pulled that sway bar off?
Huh?
You pulled the sway bar off already, right?
What do you mean?
Like the ones that
On the other side?
You pulled the whole sway bar? Oh no, it's right here.
No, it's right here.
So you just pulled the end links. That thing's just sitting in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so imagine how great the car's going to handle when we get the sway bars actually working.
The BMW front ends are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
but still.
You really feel it in the back. You would really
Oh, I'm sure. It'd be body rolling crazy.
Yeah.
Is that the brake line or is that the wear indicator?
This is
Oh, that's the EDC, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like ride position or something. Or yaw control. Yeah, it's probably yaw control.
Oh, also make sure, we got to make sure
that's tight.
we got to disconnect the leveling system. I always forget to do that and yank it out and have to fix it or buy a new one.
Yeah,
See the level?
It's right here.
Yeah. I always forget to do that.
How do you get it with your panel pop? Or you just do the little nut. I need like take an 8 or 10 millimeter open end wrench.
Yeah, or do it on the arm, on the swing arm there.
Pop it off.
No, on the other side of it, there's a nut. Yeah.
Like an 8 or 10 millimeter.
Yeah. All right.
Putting two 2x4s across this opening.
Yep.
But with gauges in them, so you can slide.
Yep.
So let me spread that back part.
I knew these studs would come in handy for something.
I got a good spread on it. Move a little. Oh, you're free. You're free.
Is it out?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it means.
Now what? Shouldn't it drop down?
No, it's not going to drop down. There's a cup on the bottom.
Right.
But now that it's free, oh yeah, it should.
Yeah, the whole suspension should drop down.
Anything else catching? Your brake line catching right here? This is all loose. Here, if I spread this back part, like when I spread that, see how free that is?
Yeah. There you go. Ah.
There we go. All right, hold that and I'll loosen the top. Can you push up a little?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. For free.
Here she is.
They work.
Because you have to bang off the factory perch and you have to see how they lined it up. He just lined it up in the wrong spot. He probably forgot.
We'll have to see if that didn't even park over there.
Yep. Yeah, we're good. All right. Now, does it matter which one's the right and left? I guess it does.
So grab the other one just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's...
Do we want to put that ring back on or no?
Black ring?
Yeah. Don't we have to? Yeah, I would think we would have to put all this stuff back on it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So much for all that hard work. Here, I can hold it from the bottom.
This is the only one that's a problem. I'll get this one in last. I won't put any pressure on it.
This is great. I got to get more friends in life. This is easier.
Anytime, man. I love doing this stuff.
So what we're doing is camber plate comes up underneath, putting bolts in the top. Come on, you know this trick, right?
Yeah, I learned that when I was little. And
All right. So now, which way do I turn it?
you need to go
Down, yeah.
Right. Opposite of what you got. I just don't have to put that much pressure on it.
I know, but we don't really have a choice. I don't have a 16. Shoot.
Here, does it match up with anything American?
What?
You get it?
Yeah, I got it. The problem is,
How'd you get the other side off?
give me a regular wrench or one of these channel locks. I mean, who cares if I mess this thing up? I didn't even know it had a Torx
On the inside?
because I couldn't see it here. Able to get it in the hole?
Yep.
All right, I'm on.
Yeah, this is just
Yeah. So we're probably gonna have to take that. Do you think we'll have to take that wash or that zip tie off, or just leave it on there?
You might have to once you're. No, it should be.
No,
it's-
yeah,
it's under
because
that.
it's smaller than this.
Yeah,
So
as long as this fits
Yeah.
through right there, you're good. So
now you just need to push down and in. Awesome. Hold on. All right, I think we're good.
I think you need to walk a little further.
You think?
Yeah, ready?
I mean, I could take all I have to do is take a wrench and,
No, but that has to. It's not. It has to seat all the way.
oh yeah.
It's not in the.
All right.
Not in the bottom. You're in the top. You're not in the bottom.
All right.
What you can do, if you're lined up, you could always put the wheel on and just let the weight of the wheel come up on it, but you should be able to.
Well, I mean, this sway bar end link will hold it up too, and then it'll sit.
It needs to rotate. The flange needs to rotate that way just a hair. See if you can grab the shock.
This?
Yeah. Right, oh, back just a hair. Right there, perfect. I mean, it's dead lined up, but I don't think it's seated quite all the way. Yeah, I don't really think you need to be there.
that we would need it on the KW, but not on this.
Why would you need it on the KW?
Because it has,
Is that piece curved?
yeah, it has a big old, see, look. Has a,
Oh, yeah.
but this one's flat. So I don't think we need it, right?
Yeah, so we still got to get that, we just got to get that seated, but before we put that bolt in.
Because we can't torque the top. What we can do is we can put this all together.
Drop the weight of the car will definitely seat it.
Yeah. But I mean, when we put this all together here, put the wheel on, then we're done down here. Then we can torque it from the top, right?
No, like Matt, here, look underneath and you'll see what I'm talking about. This little tooth, this, see, you can still feel the conical part of the sleeve.
Yep.
That's got to, and you see, if you look up from here, you see airspace, you see daylight in there.
Yep.
That's got to come down in there and fill that daylight.
Well, what I'm saying is once we put it down.
Right. The weight of this will put, the weight of the car pushing down on it will go right in.
Right. That's why.
But then you're gonna have to jack it back up. So there's no way you could pull the ramp and just put the wheel on and hand tighten the wheel and drop it and it'll go right in.
All right. Well, I'll just put it on, set it down on the ramp right here. No.
That'll work. We get a jack stand. Put a jack stand right there.
Yep. Let's do that. Or will this fit? Too big?
Yeah.
See if I can do this controlled. Here, I got the ramps back under the car. I mean, that might not go down as far.
That should be easy to do now, right? The
Yep.
back's just spinning. You need to tighten.
Yeah.
You know, is that a 15 or a 16? It might be a 15.
How the heck are we supposed to tighten it?
You put a box in on the back.
Okay, right here.
Yeah. That might be as far as it's gonna go. Let me see. You have a flashlight. Let me see that. Let me see the light.
I mean, we don't want to torque this up here until it.
That up there is only. You can torque that because the only thing you're torquing up there is the two collars against this piece.
Yep.
So when you torque that, all you're doing is squeezing this joint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay.
So that joint probably sits with. It probably ends up with a hair gap in between it. You know, maybe it comes together, but
Yeah.
it probably has a hair. They probably engineer it with a hair daylight in between it.
Right.
That's the only thing you're torquing up there. It's straight, so you're not gonna move.
All right. So we're getting this dialed in. Question for you guys is, what the heck is this thing? It's a BMW 130514. Some sort of sensor, of course. They just have to do with adaptive suspension. So I'm just gonna, there's no place on the JRZ to put it. So I'm wondering if we're just EDC deleting this anyway, but I'm gonna just zip tie it up here and leave it just in case. So maybe you guys can tell me what that is. All right guys, install's done on this side. Put the wheel back on. Not too bad. I have a feeling the rear is going to be a little trickier. Seating the, what are we doing? We're getting the bottom, the suspension, the coilover to seat in the cup. Really digging these wheel studs.
Yeah, you liking them?
Yeah, I think they look cool. Toe?
Yeah. fits in there, and this turns, that kicks it out or brings it in.
You know what I just bought? It's kind of cool that I'm starting to get into is an AR-15.
You bought an AR-15?
Yeah.
Dude, I have a badass AR-15. What kind did you get?
Daniel Defense.
Oh, Daniel Defense is a nice gun.
Huh?
So is it a piston gun or is it a?
I don't know. I'll go grab and show it to you.
I have an LWRC, the fluted barrel and everything.
But I just went and picked I bought a shotgun and then a handgun.
I don't know if you noticed when we got back from lunch, I put my gun back in the car.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know.
I've
never had a gun.
Never. What kind of handgun did you get?
Sig Sauer MK25.
Nice, nice one. It's a 9mm, right?
Yeah. And then I got a Beretta, something or other. But I'm putting my EOTech sight that I had on my AR-15. So I'm putting this badass sight on my shotgun.
I think I have that same sight that you bought.
What?
Did your wife say love guns?
I said I was just going to look. I came home with a zombie apocalypse. You
You
know.
bought it,
Yeah,
I just said I was going to go look
You got to wait 3 days, right?
on my handgun. Yeah.
It's crazy. You can walk out the store with an AR-15.
I know.
Like as much ammo as you can carry.
Right.
And but you got to wait 3 days for a handgun. That might concealed permit, so I can just walk in and buy a handgun.
Yeah, I'm getting that on 20th.
Where you
So I guess we should try to wrap that, whatever that goofy sensor is around the shock body.
Well, you got to get it at that 45-degree angle, I think, in order for it to. What the term is, but when you like load tension a bushing, so you see how this has a resting. This has a resting place right here, right? Like this wants to go back right there.
Yeah.
But all this is a rubber bushing.
Yep.
So what they do is you tighten this while there's load on the car, so that it's at its net, so that the bushing's not twisted the whole time.
Right. It's called
You don't
preloading suspension or
It's preloading the bushings. You know the bushings
Yeah.
don't twist.
All right, so now we need to take this swing arm off.
What's that?
We need to take the tow arm off.
This for to drop the seats.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick. You do it from up front too.
Nope. You can only do it from back here.
There we go.
See, here's the sketchy part. Where the heck does that come up through? Now I know what that kid was talking about.
Why?
He was saying, yeah, I pulled the trunk apart and saw a mess of wires, and I'm like, screw it. I'll do it later.
Well, that shock power is like pretty much right even with this. Like with a C-pillar, like the middle of the C-pillar. So you're gonna be.
Just set the rebound to, let's see.
Yeah, just pick a good.
Let's see, the rebound in the rear is
And then is there a left and right?
I mean, there's 21 positions. What do you think? Set it to 10. It says factory setting is 5 clicks from full soft. Zero is the first deterrent. I say we do 10 clicks and call it a day. Screw these things. So I guess,
If it doesn't matter, you can put.
yeah, I don't think so.
You can rotate it on which way you want to have the.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And what do you want to? You want to set these while we got them out?
I've got them set to 5. The compression only has 9 positions. It's set to 5, so that's it right in the middle.
That's pretty slick. Uniball, like.
Yeah. Fancy. All right, well, we're not taking, this will be a lot easier now. We don't have to take apart the
We
interior.
just gotta look at where we're gonna put the release.
Yeah.
So here's the.
That's it. It's in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
We have to line up the bottom. But yeah, everybody's saying the rear was super easy. So now that we know how to do it, we're gonna knock out the other side in 10 minutes.
Yeah. But this,
This locks in.
yeah, fits down in.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty smooth, right?
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. That's why they were $650.
Yeah, it's a lot of high side, but
Yeah.
it's pretty quality piece.
Well, Dinans were a lot more.
Not in drama.
Huh? Yeah, Dinan's combo. They were like $1,200, and it did the toe arm and the upper control arm. But what's the point?
Yeah. Were they noisy? Did anyone comment on it?
No, no one has them.